Another beautiful smoggy day in Hollywood, California. It's pretty scary when you can see the air you breathe. But this is a big part of the problem we face with aging is pollution. Whether it's the air we breathe, the food we eat, or the water we drink. Man seems to have done a very good job of polluting all three. And it definitely has an effect on our bodies. So we have to purify ourselves.
It's not possible to live in modern society and be free of toxins. We're surrounded by toxins and pollutants. The simplest way of detoxifying is to just not put the toxins in your body in the first place. So one thing that is very important is to try to eat organic food as much as possible, because food that's raised in a conventional fashion has a lot of chemicals.
One of the benefits of living on the land and not having to eat mystery meat. You have no idea if that cow was sick and floundering around on the floor of the slaughterhouse moments before they killed it.
If you were going to pick one chemical that will age your body quicker than any other, it's the, quote, food sugar. And I refer to sugar as the white Satan, because sugar causes a tremendous series of problems, metabolic problems in the body that accelerate the aging process. There's sugar in many hidden forms. For instance, soft drinks. Soft drinks contain something called high fructose corn syrup. And high fructose corn syrup is worse for you than actual table sugar. And a can of a cola drink can contain between 6 and 9 teaspoons of sugar.
They can maybe don't eat too much sweets or sugar, because then they're more healthier and they can look younger and be younger maybe.
There's also many hidden forms of foods that turn into sugar in the body quickly. And most of those are what I refer to as the white foods. For instance, white rice, white flour, white bread, white potatoes, white pasta. All of these refined products, they have what are called a high glycemic index. And that refers to the rate with which that food turns into sugar in the body. And even though a potato doesn't taste sweet, a potato has a high glycemic index, turns into sugar quickly, and it creates the same problem as eating sugar. Onions and garlic do not contain a lot of sugar, and these actually have powerful anti-cancer and heart protective properties. So onions and garlic are among the food that people should add to their diet.
Around age 27 to 35, our body's ability to produce enzymes starts to drop. One of the main roles of the enzymes is that they do activate vitamins and minerals in the body. They're catalysts for vitamins and minerals. You want to take an enzyme that is very proteolytic. It would say protease on the bottle, and it would have very high numbers of protease, moderate numbers of amylase, moderate numbers of lipase, sometimes some cellulase, but you want high dose of protease. Enzymes activate the electrical system, which is the nervous system. So they're important for keeping the electrical activity in the body up. The food we eat, by the time we get it in the store, the enzyme activity in the food we eat is lost. So it's important that we do supplement with enzymes.
Eat and drink tomato juice, even though I don't really like it.
I'm not strictly vegetarian or strictly organic, but I do try to make that the majority of my diet. Actually, I think it's healthy to eat bad once in a while, just for your digestive system. But
bad foods maybe like some meats or like bacon, because it has some fat in them, and it can plug up your heart and then you can die.
Undereating and calorie restriction actually slows cell division by 3 times. High protein diets and overeating can speed cell division. You want to slow the process of destruction of cells, of the degeneration of the DNA.
Everything is always about moderation. Everything. balance, variety, and moderation from all food groups.
And one of the things we focus on with people as they become older is the digestive system, because that is the ultimate source of your energy and your vitality. If you have a healthy digestion, you're going to live better and you're going to live longer.
People in general should drink water in a rate of about 1/2 ounce per pound of body weight per day. So if you weigh 160 pounds, you want to drink about 80 ounces of water. If you weigh 120 pounds, you want to drink 60 ounces of water. And that water should be of good quality. Tap water, as it comes out of the tap, is not of good quality. In order to get water from the municipal water supply to our home, it needs to be treated with chemicals. And those chemicals include things like chlorine to kill bacteria and pathogens. They put chlorine in the water in order to protect it so that it can safely get to your home. But when it comes out of the tap, drinking water with chlorine in it is like eating bread with the wrapper on it. The first thing you need to do is you need to get the chemicals out of the water.
We drink water from the ground and from the sky, and not from a municipal water supply. I've got friends, you know, that say that the chlorine map and the cancer map are the same, and that 1,000 years from now, people will be looking back at us and going, didn't they know better about chlorine?
Almost 75% of us is water. If we replenish that water, we purify it, and we cleanse our system, we feel better, we're healthier, and we age better.
So we need to filter our water. We need to remove the chemicals from it, and there are any number of different type of water filters. I particularly like what's called an alkalinizing water filter, and I have one of those in my home. So what my family does is we have 2 water filters. We have a water filter that treats the water as it comes in from the water main from the municipal water supply, and that takes the bulk of the chemicals out of it, so that the water that we bathe in, because you can absorb a lot of these chemicals into your skin through bathing and showering, we remove most of it, and then it comes to the tap, and at the tap I have a second filter that alkalinizes the water and also filters it a second time, so that the water that we're ultimately using for cooking and drinking is of very high quality, and then I try to drink the 8 to 10 glasses a day of alkaline water, which has other benefits.
Water is very important. Water will also help increase the metabolism, especially the colder the water, because it takes the body, it's burning calories, it's working harder to help metabolize it.
Many researchers believe that part of the aging process is completely tied in with a lack of water or dehydration. That wrinkling of the skin is definitely caused by the fact that our cells, as we grow older, retain less water. Therefore, as you get older, you should probably drink more water because you have to rehydrate those cells so that they work at an efficient level once again. If you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. You need to get water immediately. You have to keep those cells filled with water, keep them hydrated so that they can cleanse themselves and cleanse your entire body.
I drink a lot of water. I take a multivitamin. I keep my fingers crossed. I floss.